Hi, this is Lady Seren, and you're watching the South of the Straight Show on YouTube.
Shameless pose with gotta be careful. Like this, They always do that. Capture this for my Instagram, please.
Listen, you're a crazy weirdo.
Brother, let me tell you something, dude. I don't ever stumble, I don't ever fall, dude.
They're calling you and you not answering the phone.
Hey, what's up with the fucking cameras, man? Both of us were just like instantly like, oh shit, wait, we didn't have anything set up at all, and we should.
Yeah, man,
We got everything just cranked up here. Welcome back to another Sunday here at New Leonard Media Studios here, folks, for the South of the Straight Show. And if you're tuning in right now and you've been following this show for some time, you will know that it is actually, we've been at this this location for, Mark, we were trying to figure this out about 5 years now. I think it's five years.
Right around
It's been a while.
It's been right around 4 to 5 years that we've been at New Leonard Media.
There's been a lot of changes.
It's been a little less than 5, so it's right in there.
It's been a lot of changes. It's been a wild ride. There's been a lot of weirdos here.
Yeah,
a lot of cables.
Weirdos, come on, man.
A lot of cables coming out of windows, kitchen windows.
Yeah, we've had some weirdos or two here.
I'm going clubbing. I'm going clubbing. I'm going clubbing. Let's head out to the gay bar. I'm going clubbing.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It gets crazy around
but here. We've had a lot of characters that have come in and out of these studios, but over the past few years, we've had so many bands that have discovered this place. I think that more than anything, a lot of people. Maybe people don't know what we're even fucking talking about right now because we haven't said this. Did I say yet? This is our last broadcast at New Leonard Media.
Yeah.
So, this is the last time that we're going to be in this place. Next year, actually, we're going to be in a new studio and all that.
Yeah, never say never, but there's the New Leonard Media has definitely grown under the exposure from South of the Straits, and there's been some artists that have come through and worked with us, and we've had some good times. It's bittersweet.
Right. No,
it's it's not any hard feelings or any situation like that. It's we need a bigger space, and we've got things going on. He's got things going on, and it's actually beneficial that we all do this. So, New Leonard Media is still up and running. Hip hop studio, vocal studio, full production studio.
Yeah. Podcasting too now. I mean, it's and that's one of the things that I'm going to walk away with from this place, Dan. Actually, is saying that we brought the podcasting to New Leonard Media.
If there's anything that Nate tries to do is take credit for things. And make sure that he gets it. It's like
I got it.
We're the first podcast regularly hosted out of here.
Right.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm proud to say
longest running as well.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
sure.
Right. Yeah. We've had some come and not last very long. We've had others that come. They just do a few episodes, but that's just for their business. And we have a few consistent ones now.
Right.
And after the new year, New Leonard Media will be launching our podcast, The Pursuit of ... which is an all guest-centric podcast. So we'll have you guys on just to talk about South of the Straits, and each episode focuses on those that are invested in social change.
Cool.
Absolutely,
cool.
Man.
That's
I'd love to dive into the history of how everything got. I mean, I don't know if everybody knows exactly Nate and I's history and everything, so we'll save that. For your podcast.
Right. Yeah, we'll talk about like the stories of like. Remember when I was living with Paul down there on Long Lake, and I think there was like a LSD issue. That was,
so really, one thing I do want to say is for the last episode, it was really cool to see you scramble at 6:59 to get the show up by 7, and also like have the show started and still the mics were phasey and like we still haven't working
through all the kinks as the show is being
every single time
broadcast.
But are you going to announce where you're going?
Well, that is one thing that is kind of it has to be done. I
absolutely.
It's,
it's something that's
not
up
why,
in the air.
But where?
Yeah, where?
Right,
Where?
exactly. And
We haven't said.
it's kind of hard to go there because they're under a rebranding right now at the moment, and he's working with a different name coming up.
Right.
And so I don't have 100%. This is what it's called.
Oh, well, it's fair enough to just say formerly Halo Horn.
Yeah, formerly
Halo
Productions.
Horn. Yeah,
Andy
yeah.
Van Gilder,
Yes, we're moving
very
over with
talented.
The studio formerly known as
audio
Halo Horn.
engineer, rock producer.
Yeah.
Dude, amazing.
Producer of the Knockoffs, fucking awesome.
He did the
band.
Accidentals first album. Did he have a hand in
He
that?
did.
Yeah.
He did. He's worked with the Beach Boys.
Yep.
He personally mentored me when I finished recording school. He's a very talented guy. Every time I step into his facilities, I fall in love with the building and his passion for audio.
Right,
I think
yeah.
that SOTS will truly like blossom there
Oh,
because
it's going to be a whole new feeling.
the capacity for live bands in studio during the show
It's a
and
huge
just
space.
and the relationships that can be built there, it's just more appropriate, you know.
Right, right,
Yeah, for
right.
sure, man. And it's like, that place is made for bands to steady be coming in and out of. And that's
Yeah.
exactly what our show is all about. So it's so beneficial for us all to get together and make that happen. Now, like I said, he's kind of under a new branding that he's doing right now, and we're going to introduce that whole thing. And when we get set up over there and get it all done, but we will be taking a break, guys.
For a couple weeks, yeah.
Because we've got to get everything set up over
Oh,
there.
yeah, the
way it's
equipment we
supposed
got to move over
Oh,
there and
tons
all
of
that stuff, and so yeah, it is. It's going to be a task. We have to build a wall, yeah, and we might
even
have to
though-
call Don on
Even
that
though we
one.
say
It might
we're
be
taking a break,
something-
we always there's been times we've taken a break, but we've always put something together to run during the show
I'm
time.
picturing
And there's
picturing
something.
a montage of your guys' time here with
Maybe.
Sarah,
I wanted to put
Sarah
something like
McLachlan
that.
playing, you know,
Yeah.
and like just a little.
Dude,
like-
some tears flowing. you
in
know?
the arms of the angel and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
I will.
For you. Oh my God.
Will you remember
Oh
me?
man.
Oh.
Or whatever, dude. You know,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't know the words.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the mood we're gonna set. Here.
It's
But-
gonna be. It's been a great run that we've had. You know, I mean, I know myself from radio. You know, like back in the radio days, it used to be, if you made it 5 years in the radio, it was like, you know, yeehaw. You know, like you're making it through the first hump of it. You know, I mean, you have to continue going because like 10 years is like what the big one, but you keep on moving from spot to spot. Really, I mean, 1 year is like a almost unheard of type of a thing.
It's been a long time, and
Yeah.
and for anybody that's been watching the show for this long, I mean, first of all, we love you, and that's awesome. But
Yeah.
you will have known and seen what it's like when we pack a full band.
Right.
Into my
Yeah,
little
it's
production
so
room.
yeah.
It's rough.
It is.
very
I mean,
tight,
here
man.
you go. This is what you can see right here. This is the
Yep.
area.
And Nate's had.
Looks bigger than it is.
Yeah, of
Trust
course.
me.
I mean, you know, we can throw people in the booth too, but
Right.
that's not fitting for I've always known what Nate's vision has been long term for this show, and
the metamorphosization of it. Metamorphosization. Is that a word?
metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis. Yeah.
Yes.
But
Thank
it-
you, Mark.
Prophesizing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the
It's
metamorphosis
been
of-
awesome, and we've loved
No,
every
yeah.
single day of it. I mean, it's been a great 5 years, and we look forward to what we can come up with at Andy's. You know, I mean, there's a lot of potential for this show. And you know, one thing I gotta say though too is that we've kind of tried to keep this at a respectable level for your own home, you know, like because this
Yeah.
is your house, you know, you also live here.
home studio.
You know, yeah, it's a home
not a-
studio.
It's not a commercial.
Right,
building.
it's not a commercial place or anything like that.
and,
So
and Jess said that you're looking forward to a turning Andy's place into a frat house.
yes,
That's-
into a
that's
frat
more-
house. Exactly. Yeah, it's going to be more
Will
like
there
a
be
frat house.
Will there be
type of a thing.
fraternizing at the frat house?
Yeah. We're gonna. No, I don't know what this is
I
going to
doubt
be.
Well, I don't want to
that.
make anybody
Highly.
insecure.
No,
you know.
not like that.
No,
but
there's not going to be any fraternizing.
we might.
going on.
We will definitely pull the punches. We will stop pulling the punches so much.
Yes, yes. Actually, that's true. That's something that I've always really appreciated. That you guys know that that my day to day, I'm currently in my second term of an elected political office. and
Right.
So
Right.
I've never had to say it. I've never had to request that you guys like tone anything down for the sake of my political career. But
I
I
know
think you
that.
guys just naturally do. And
We
so
try.
for anybody
Yeah.
that already thinks that this is a shit show as far as the crazy things you guys pull.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen nothing.
Yeah. So
The
I'm
things
excited
that
to
are going
see.
to happen.
I don't think that. I think really we've been pretty fucking PG-13 the entire
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
You know, dropping
It's
an
time
F-bomb.
to step it up a notch, man.
Here and there,
We're-
yeah.
we're
That's
turning the
right,
heat
Nate.
up.
Right.
You've done a great job of watching your fucking mouth.
I have. I've matured over the years.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about to get spicy. No, of course we're respectful of your career, Mark, and this is your home.
Your
We're
house.
humble that you've allowed us in here, and that we've kind of all done this together for the last 5 years now, and I feel like we've played a part in this place as well. And we really appreciate it. We love being here, but we're branching out. We're getting crazy. We're gonna have a bigger space to move around in with some green screen, some video production, and some other like stuff we're talking about with virtual reality bands and stuff like that. And we need the space to do that.
I can't imagine myself not being involved with the show at all. So I mean, I'm gonna be stopping by time to time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If New Leonard needs to make any types of in-kind or future financial contributions to keep our name associated with the show, we'll
Yeah,
do
if you
everything we can
you
to
want to keep
connected,
that little
you know?
logo down there in the corner. You know, I mean, you want to.
I can pay your internet bill for you.
Right. Yeah, let me know.
We work out the funniest stuff, guys. Like maybe it's Chinese food for every Friday. For no, I'm just kidding.
No, yeah.
You
Well,
know,
we've
whatever's
had some
happening.
amazing
We-
productions over the years,
yes,
though.
we are-
While we're here,
we are definitely bound with you and bound to New Leonard Media, and what we've done here, and that little logo in the corner is in the cloud forever. It's always going to be here. So
You know what I really love is that the format of this show has always had like kind of like a morning show vibe with the several guests per episode.
Yeah.
And especially in the summertime when you have a lot of in-studio guests, the amount of times that I've had to go to new neighbors and let them know, like, hey, you're just moving in. I just want you to know on Sunday nights there's going to be cars lined up and down this block. There's going to be people in and out. First and foremost, I don't sell drugs. So that's not what's happening. Please do not call the police.
Have you really had to do that? Have you?
Yeah, I've
you
had to
gone-
tell people.
Oh my
and
God.
one guy just thought that I was having like football parties every Sunday.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
oh, I thought like you just had get people come over and watch, and then somebody else who had thought that like I was pushing because there's like, dude, like there's been people. One woman called and was like. Her husband down the block called and was like, dude, there's like some guy sitting out in front of your house. They were talking about fucking Dan. He's sitting in his car. He was like talking. It was like before the divorce or something. You were talking to somebody like
screaming on my phone or something.
And they're like, dude, it's like, I don't know. She was like creeped. She didn't want to go that way.
That's so funny. Oh my
I
God.
apologize. But and that's exactly why. Now we're heading over to a commercial building.
With a
There's
parking lot.
Yeah, parking
There's
lot.
it's not
You
a
can yell and
residential
scream
area.
all you want.
Not
Yeah.
a residential area, and we're not going to be doing a bunch of yelling and screaming all we want, though. I mean,
No, it'll be inside the studio that we'll be doing that. I mean, and that's got the muffled walls is everything.
yeah.
Is,
But yeah, if Nate's gonna run around with nothing but a sock on his cock,
right.
like
that's the place to do it.
It's
Not
perfectly
at
acceptable.
That was
Mark's
some
house
fun
when he's
stuff to
got
find
kids.
out. Yeah, yeah.
Mark's got kids.
Yeah.
Nate had a fifth of Jack down, and he's doing it.
I want you guys to know this though.
Oh man.
Because of some of the antics of this show, Nate did discover mold in the attic of my garage.
That's true.
He
Yeah,
said,
yeah. I had
hey, we were doing one of our skits, and I went up into your attic.
and I found mold that
He's
was
like, "You got
growing
some
up there
mold
like
up there."
fucking crazy and saved the day.
Because-
Yeah, saved the
Because-
studio, man.
Yeah.
We
What was it?
fixed right away.
What was your character? I forget now.
Macho Libre.
Macho Libre.
Macho
decided
Libre.
He was
Yeah.
going to come out of walking down the attic with
Yep.
the cock on the sock and
Yeah.
the mask on.
Yeah, he went up
And
there. He got moldy
So
dick.
he wanted video footage.
God, I wonder if we
Video,
have that
video
somewhere.
me coming down these stairs out of the attic.
Well, I wonder if we have that. I mean, if I can find that fucking video.
It was actually in the intro of our show for quite some time.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was in
my
the
God.
intro, the old
Yeah.
intro of the show.
I wonder
You
if
coming
it's
down the
possible to
stairs
find
with
that.
it on. Which was like, yeah, if a kid would have walked in, they'd have been mortified. Like, what the hell is that? You know?
well,
Scarred
I
for
mean, I
life,
don't know
man.
about my kids.
They'd be like,
I'd have to look for that.
They
for
know
hours.
you guys. Ontario thinks you're his uncles, so you know.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, no, we've got
sure.
a good bond with your family and all that stuff.
He's been
over
on the
years,
show.
and-
Yeah,
all been on the
absolutely. Talked about Walking Dead many times.
Yeah, he had the Walking Dead updates for a while there. He was
did,
doing that.
The
Yeah.
Walking Dead's almost over, ain't it?
Is it? I don't
I
even
don't
know.
know.
I
stopped
forgot watching
Maybe we
it.
should catch up, and we'll
I
come back
stopped-
in. We'll
I
have one
stopped
more
watching
final.
it.
Yeah.
You know,
I never did watch it, and I don't think I'll.
you never got into the Walking Dead at all.
I'll wait till it's all the way done, then I'll start at season 1 and watch all the way through,
There
and
you
I'll
go.
never have
You
to
catch up with
wait
everybody?
like you guys had to. I don't suffer.
Yeah.
I wait
Oh,
until
okay.
I get
Okay.
done.
Binge,
gotcha.
Dash and Dan.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Dash and
Dan.
Dan.
Dan the fan. Dan the
Dan
fan.
the
Dan the
fan.
fan. Fuck.
Like really, dude? Me?
Remember
I'm
that?
the fan.
That was the
I'm the
Hey,
fan.
you guys. You know, I'd be lying if I didn't say I was jealous. You know, I don't mean to be envious, but it is sad to It is sad to see the show move, but it's got to grow. It's got to do what it's got to do. I got some other things branding here that I got to do, and
Right.
I don't know.
No, it's the way that I look at it is like, I mean, you are changing this facility itself. I mean, we are a couple. Dan, I mean, shit, you and I, we are just a couple fucking teenagers running around in 40-year-old bodies, you know.
Right.
So
I mean, I've been friends with you guys for 30 years.
right.
Right.
You know, so well over half my life. Not calling us old, but
Yeah.
we've been friends a long time, and so it's been cool being able to see you guys at least once a week. Because
cool.
before that, I was getting pretty pissed off that I only saw Dan once a year.
Right.
Like doing my thing, dude. You know what I'm saying? Just
No, you want to know the truth, Dan?
Oh, great.
You were one of 2 people that were fucking straight up with me when I sobered up. You know, I sold dope for many years, and as soon as I stopped selling dope, the phone quit ringing. People weren't around. People
Right.
didn't hang out, and Dan was the only person that didn't hit me with the oh man, I just been really busy, or I did this and that.
Right.
Like he said the truth. He said what everybody else was saying, only bluntly. Look, dude, I got my kids and I got my job, and when I'm not doing anything with either of them, I'm trying to smoke, and you ain't smoking.
That's the
Yeah,
truth.
you know, like,
That's what I was trying
like
to do.
I never begrudged you
That's right.
that. I was like, dude, that's an honest
Legit.
motherfucker.
That's-
Everybody else with their like, oh man, I just been busy. Like you ain't busy, dude.
Man, I'm smoking. I'm
like,
chilling. I'm
like
doing
you
my
can
thing.
invite me to hang out, and you
Right.
can still smoke. I
Right.
don't like, yeah, but you ain't gonna put in on it. You don't have somebody taking up space on the couch if you ain't putting
We're
in
gonna
on
be
it.
on my back porch. Rain,
Yeah.
snow, shine. You're not going to want to hang out back there. But you know what? The place is filled with history around here. For example, I found my clipboard. It was sitting over
Oh,
there.
my God,
And
yeah.
attached to it were the lyrics from the Wuhan coronavirus
Wuhan song.
Yeah.
dude.
just the
Let me see
chorus
that.
of it. Look at that.
Yeah, there's the
Yeah.
Wuhan, the
Yeah.
original from it's beginning of this year. You know, like
9 months.
yeah.
9 months ago now, we came out with this, and it was like talking about stuff that hadn't even happened down. I'm like, it hadn't even happened yet. It was
Yeah,
like
shutting down
He's a
grocery
fucking
stores.
prophet.
Peace to schools, social gatherings,
schools and groceries.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And
And
yeah,
all that shit
that
started to
happened.
happen.
Yeah,
I was like, dude, I can't believe it.
telling
I
the future
reposted
like the
that.
Simpsons.
He
Yeah.
is Matt Groening
Son of
over
a
here,
I
man.
was like, wow, man.
Fuck.
I actually
Mike
reposted that video on my Facebook.
Well, we
not
should
too
watch
long
that
ago.
video actually really quickly. I think. I mean, Mr. Marcus, you gotta
reposted it,
you
yeah.
gotta get jogging or something like
yeah,
that, right?
yeah.
You gotta go for a walk.
I gotta go, and my time here is done. But
Okay.
I did threaten to get on Calendly and book
maybe,
myself.
yeah.
So one, of all the years of being here and me never being a guest, that's
I mean, you're just
like,
kind of
when-
part of
when
the
can
show.
We come
You
in and we
and go.
just talk about me. I mean, you invite everybody else on; they get to talk about them. and we never
Then we're
talk
gonna,
about
yeah.
me.
You know what? That's a great idea. That's what we'll do too, Dan. We'll invite Mark in, and we'll have him come in, and then we'll interview him about his life
And my business,
and
yeah.
his business, and find out more about Mr. Marcus. You know, like
Shit,
what he's.
see?
We're
Because
right
on the
here,
flip
right
side, I
now.
mean, how
We
many?
we've been treating him like a friend this whole fucking time. What assholes, you know?
Yeah,
like
we
I-
need to
yeah,
Yeah,
we-
but,
need to
how many
give him an
times have
interview.
we had Andy on? You know, we've had Andy on
Yeah.
the show several times.
yeah, but we
We
don't
had
talk
Biffy
to him about
Nova.
his business that much. It's Biffy is the guy that
Well,
comes
that's-
in.
no,
Andy
no.
produces Biffy's shit.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
pre
You gotta
knockoffs.
get the name right. You got to, yeah. It's not the two
Dude,
different
hey, listen.
people there.
We'll interview you anytime you want. I just feel like you don't need to interview you. If you have something going on, you come in, you talk about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
This has
Yeah,
been
it's
your
your show.
Been a therapy little. I'm gonna come in there and vent about something today.
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I have
just
done
come
that.
on. And it's cool. Like, that's what we want. Just Mark shows up. Oh, hey, Mark's here.
Brings
Dude, guess
another
what happened to
aspect
me?
to it,
You know,
man.
boom. It's like, yeah, we just have the random guy that pops in and says something crazy.
Yeah.
Something
yeah.
happened. Not crazy, but hey, what do you think of this maybe today we're talking about? Or, dude, look what happened to me. So that's always cool to have.
Well, we're gonna ask Mark about this. Mark? What do you think about you heard about the shit going on in Nashville, right?
Wait, hold on a second.
Right. Huh.
Because I see you about to push some buttons and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That'd be okay. But
Okay.
I have, and
Yeah.
and in the past couple days at a couple Christmas events, I did like have to say, like, dude, you notice my timeline is not filled up with that at all. Like, nobody's talking about.
Yeah, it hasn't been that big of a
Nobody
thing.
talked about that. It was like,
Is it being
it's like Chris. I wanted to say that, man.
conspiracy.
Christmas morning, you guys know, like, somebody blew up Nashville, right? Like,
Right. This is a
like
big
that's
deal,
not even
isn't it?
news.
I mean,
Nobody's even.
It's just so crazy, man. And even though they're not talking about it on mainstream media that much, I don't even believe it. I don't trust the mainstream. I feel like they cover up more shit than anything. And any outlet, all of them, they're all corrupt, man.
Right.
From right to left and left to right.
This area must be evacuated now.
Oh, is that the recording of?
Yeah.
Area must be evacuated now.
So now people, what do? They come out of the building,
That's so
away from the
creepy.
building, evacuate the building, and they stand by a truck that's about to blow up. Like, I feel like they're trying to get people out to kill more people.
And that's what the actual thing
know what I
was.
mean?
Was like everybody else was sitting there saying that maybe there was like the bomber actually had sympathy for people. You know, like he didn't
Yeah.
want them to blow up. He
Maybe
he didn't want them to
did
get
want
hurt. You know,
maybe
like,
the intention was to draw them
Somebody
out closer to the
blew
bomb.
up the AT&T building or some shit.
well, and then there's the Dominion. Isn't the Dominion's the Dominion voting thing? What was that, Dan?
In one of the buildings, in the building that blew up in some like suite 604. I'm not
Dude,
sure
am I
exactly
getting
which
news
one.
from south of the
But,
street?
but listen,
I haven't heard
there
this
was
yet.
there was like a headquarters satellite office type of thing that had some kind of hard drives there for all the information for the Dominion machines from Georgia for the re-election that was coming up and all
Yeah,
the
yeah, the
counting,
Senate runoff.
and that information was housed in that suite, and it blew up. Like, so what? That's just some kind of coincidence? Like,
Right,
come
so
on,
maybe
dude.
what Dan was even talking about was maybe there's like there's like a patsy that's been hired or something like
Well,
that,
yeah.
someone
Well,
to take the fall for
well,
it. And
well, they got a name now.
yeah, they got that Anthony Quinn guy or
Anthony
whatever. Yeah,
Warner.
Warren. Yeah, Anthony Quinn Warner.
Who
Warren.
that's whose remains were found there. So
Right.
That's what they're
Well,
saying.
we saw some other video where a video engineer had like some pretty sophisticated different filters he was using, and he showed in 3D that there's another person in that vehicle. When it drives by and they flash that picture of it, they do this imaging thing, and you can see two people sitting in there. So maybe that was the guy they're saying blew it up in the passenger seat, tied up. Who knows who was really driving?
Who knows what was
Oops.
going on? Yeah.
I'm Italian. I keep moving around. But listen,
Italian?
yeah, I gotta talk with my hands. You know what I mean?
Stallion.
But listen, man. So maybe he was a patsy. Maybe someone tied this dude up and had him in there and blew him up. I mean, we don't know what kind of truth is being hid.
And there
or
was all the
what people
gunshots.
really
what about all
know.
the gunshots that happened? There was like 40 gunshots that were
I
that
thought
happened.
the police
Right.
responded to gunshots,
right.
and then some of them got blown up.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah,
Well, no, the
exactly.
people did they get blown up? The
some
guys.
of some of the police or something. Who all
There
got
were
blown
some people
up?
injured.
There's a couple people that
We're
were
going to gather
injured
our
now.
facts and get back to
Well,
you.
I'm not
next
saying
year.
any of these things
year.
that I'm saying are facts. These are
After we-
things that I heard and theories that people are kind of putting out there. One of the theories is it was the guy that shot a bunch of rounds to attract the police to get over to there and get people away from the building, because there's another theory going saying the guy was trying to protect people and only was trying to blow up this building for some reason. And now maybe that reason's the satellite office for the Dominion machines or whatever. But
Could be.
that's
I
a
don't know.
theory that the gunshots, because there was 40 gunshots roughly that went off before the explosion. How long before the
Yeah.
explosion? I don't know. And if it was a significant time before the explosion, then maybe those gunshots were meant to lure police closer to the explosion to hurt police. I don't know. We don't know the intention of the whole thing, but that is information that's out there.
There it is.
Right.
So we talked about that. Wow, boom. We don't know nothing.
Well,
just like you guys don't know nothing.
Well, I'm sure there's somebody watching this that's hearing about it for the first time. Is all.
Yeah,
my
could
point
be.
is,
Could
like,
be.
nobody was in my
Well, yeah,
feed
Christmas
talking
Day,
about it. Nobody
there was an
anything.
explosion out front of a building in Nashville. There was a RV. It was a camper that showed up, and it started blaring out.
Yeah.
So apparently some gunshots went off, but it blared out a warning, evacuate the building. That was the warning that it blared out. It's actual recording right there.
So that's not what I heard about. I mean, I just happened to see a news article with that in it. But in my timeline, there was never any of that in my news feed or whatever. But what I did learn a lot about on Christmas Day is just how many families that are friends of mine on Facebook all now have matching pajamas.
I know.
Fucking
Everybody,
nerds.
fucking pajamas everywhere, dude.
We ain't going to talk about an explosion that rocked downtown Nashville.
Right,
But
no,
we're
yeah.
talking about pajamas.
Pajamas.
It's programming, guys. Programming.
Well, that's I
another
wanted to
theory
get
in
Mark's
itself.
take on that. That was one last take from a government official right here. About
He
what's
knows
going
nothing
on,
that's going
No,
on.
he knows nothing.
No,
He
I
knows
know
what we
nothing
know,
about
guys.
that.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey, there's crazy things that happen in the world. Maybe it's going to be like a JFK thing. We're never going to know the truth. Who was really the shooter on the grassy knoll? It's all a mystery. But who cares at this point? There's nothing I can do to change it. There's nothing that anybody can really at this point. So I'm just going to kind of keep.
It's all just
on,
up in the air right now, and
moving on.
who do we trust and who do we think is going to be the right news at this point? Nobody fucking knows as to
don't
what's
trust any of
the
them.
next thing that's going to be actually the truth of the fucking news. I mean, I don't know.
It could be all for show. Who knows? But Marcus, I know you got to go. You got a big
Yes,
walk.
you got to go
Big-
walking.
A walk with your
The
lady.
wife, she's been doing 75 hard.
How's
Yep.
75 hard, huh?
Yeah, 75
75
hard.
hard, bro.
75 days of hardness or what?
Not what you
Yeah.
think, guys.
That's what I was
Yeah,
wondering.
yeah.
Perverts out there.
A Pornhub
Yeah, what did they
thing?
say on Honest Is? She said,
It's a Pornhub thing.
75 hard
75
dudes
hard.
all in line. No.
Dang.
But yeah, man.
75
She's
hard.
like, gotta do
I'm
like.
sitting on my nuts are just wrong, dude. Oh.
You sat on your nuts.
Well, that's what you get when you hang low.
Ah.
He's getting old, Ben. He's getting old.
Fucking dangling
bro.
down there, man. Like,
Sitting on it.
That brings a tear to my eye just thinking about it, man. I've sat on it. I've sat on a ball.
pinch and roll, right? You got to do
Pinch
the
and roll.
Yeah,
You can't
so
itch.
it-
Can't itch them.
It's like one
floppy,
day
you know.
you're in your 20s, and you
Yeah.
know once every other year you get called down to the health department to get a chlamydia test,
Yeah.
and that brings a tear to my
What?
eye. And
No,
then
I never
next
got
thing you know,
that.
you're 40 and you're sitting on your own balls all the time.
Sitting on
One
your
way
own
or
nuts,
another,
yeah,
you're gonna be
yeah.
crying.
One way or another, man. Life ain't gonna be easy on a dude.
I have noticed that the chat tonight has been so dead. Like, there's nobody chatting at all. I'm
Am I the
wondering if
lamest
anybody's
gay?
even fucking watching
Are
at
you
this
even
point.
streaming? Have we been
Yeah,
sitting here?
are we online? I mean, is this actually happening? I don't
I'm
even
sure
know.
it's streaming. We
Usually-
don't always get everyone.
Let's
but
just
we have
mute the
viewers.
mics. If we mute the mics, then everybody will start saying some
Oh, they'll
shit.
let us
You know,
know.
I mean,
Yeah.
they'll let us
Yeah,
know
yeah,
that the
I can't
mics
hear
aren't working. I mean,
We can't hear you. We
yeah,
see your lips
can't
moving.
hear you.
You know, I'm not 100% like, I love our viewers that watch us live. I think that's great, man. It's awesome. But the cool thing is that you can go back and watch these videos too. And I think that's where we get the majority of our views. Is like people that went back and
The
watched.
playback.
Yeah, like you know, maybe they just want to listen to our show in the Monday morning when they're at work, kind of doing their
Masturbating or
thing,
something.
and then they listen. You know what I mean? So that's cool too.
Jacking
I'd like.
off.
I mean, if you can listen live. You
Hey,
can-
Gilmer, we got Chris Gilmer as well.
Hey!
What's up, brother?
There he is,
Winner,
man.
winner.
We got somebody who's
Damn.
ranking. It's
All
nice to
right.
see that, Chris. We got a band actually that we're gonna get ready to call. Well, it's not a band so much. It's a.
I'm fucking here, he says.
I'm fucking here.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta wake him up. I mean, I'll just I gotta say something.
Well, look, you guys,
Yeah, man.
yeah, they're fucking here. I'll be fucking out.
Okay,
But,
all right.
well,
Thomas
but
Lane,
as
good to see you,
As
man.
you know, I love you guys. The show is gonna grow. I think it's awesome. Big
Awesome.
things coming.
Thank you,
Let's
man.
Stay cool.
Well, it's gonna
Cool.
be
Thanks,
be
man.
fun, man. The show's gonna be changing, and we got a whole bit, like we said, last show right here at New Leonard Media, and one of the productions that I loved that we created here. Oh wait, you gotta see these
Oh
things.
yeah. That's old school. I don't know if you guys don't know about that.
Old school shit. Marcus,
school's
have a good one, man.
Gilmer, dude. That's
Gilmer,
you guys
yeah,
definitely-
that's taking us
you don't
back
even
to
know
first
about that.
grade.
That's my doll right
Yeah.
there. How? Fucking
All
talk about
all the fucking He-Man toys. Remember that?
Oh,
He had
yeah,
all
all
the
the
fucking
toys.
He-Man
You
toys,
fucker.
dude.
get all the He-Man toys, get all the GI Joes.
Yeah. Where do I go now? What we want you to do right now there, Gilmer, is watch a couple of these productions that we got. Actually, you know what? We're going to be calling we got to call our next guest. We got to call our next guest before we can play some of the Coke Hogans because it's like at the end of the time. Detroit.
Did we drag it out that far?
Huge police report and presence report. Okay, that's
What, really?
I don't know what
Something's
that was
gonna happen
all
in
about.
Detroit now.
Oh,
Is
fuck.
that gonna blow up now?
We're actually speaking of Detroit, we got to call up a guy who is in Detroit right now.
Get it?
His name is Bill Hamill, who is the pretty much the one-man band of the band Detroit Perfect. And we're going to check out a couple of his music videos tonight, as well as get to know him a little bit more and what he's got coming up in 2021 and all that stuff.
man.
And I see him on the screen here. Let me see if I can pull him up for everybody.
You see me?
Yep, I saw you there.
We can
Hold
see
on.
it. Yeah, we can see
Yep,
it.
yep. Turn your camera sideways if you could, man. There you go. Is it rotating? Oh man, it looks like there it is. There it is. Got it.
Yeah, now I can see you.
You
so.
see me? All right. This is Bill, everybody. Bill Hamill right here.
Sup,
of the
bro?
band Detroit Perfect. Detroit. And am I saying that right? Because Dan always he says that I say the word Detroit wrong. Is it Detroit or Detroit?
Is it I say Detroit.
Yeah.
I could say Detroit, but
Yeah.
I think either one is fine.
It's Detroit, bro.
It's Detroit, man.
I like go down to Detroit, see my kin. That's what I think when you say that. But you know what?
I don't live there anymore, but
That's what's up, though. Gilmer says, hey, Ginger Ale be talking all kinds of shit.
Chris Gilmer is a longtime friend of ours from elementary school, actually watching the show
Talking
tonight.
shit about Coke.
Talking shit about Coca-Cola.
Brother, let me tell you something, dude. It's going down, all the way down. Sorry, I'm not pulling away from the interview, man. That was the Cokester coming. Yeah. Oh, he knows what we're talking about. Yeah, it's only a meter a time before we come on down. Oh yeah, brother. There we go. See, it's a universal thing with that voice, right?
So, Bill, tell us about your music. I want to know about you and your band, the Detroit Perfect. See, Bill, what I do, Dan, is I put this. I have a link that I share with a lot of people on. I fucking Dan over here, man. Yeah. I shared a link onto a YouTube or a Facebook group that I'm in, saying that for people to sign up so that we could check out their music. And I checked out this guy's music, and Bill, I gotta say right off the bat, gotta get a job and don't want one, man. I need a job, but I don't want one is hilarious. That was a funny fucking. That was a funny fucking bit, dude.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
No,
I did that in 2013, so that was like 6 years.
It's a little older bit.
Well, we appreciate that because we like to incorporate comedy into our shit too. You know what I mean? We're all about comedy.
That's what I did because I hosted a podcast for a long time. It's been years since I've done it, but I always I did stand up for a while as well. But I always try to incorporate comedy in what I do.
Nice.
Wow, you did stand up. That's interesting, man.
Yeah.
How was that? How did that go? You don't do stand up now, so maybe it didn't go so good, or what?
It was fine. I did that for like 6 months. I never bombed. At least I can say that.
Okay, well that's good. After 6 months, you were like, if I want to keep going, I got to write new material, and it's just a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and I'm focused on a band, and I got all this other stuff. Am I hitting it right here? Am I hitting it?
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm a musician at heart. That's what I am.
Yeah, brother.
I was like, I always wanted to try stand up. I did it, and it was fun for the time. But I give those people a lot of credit, because it's a lot harder to even stand up music as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And I think it was like
I will tell you this: the people that did stand up, because I'm a musician, and being a musician, most people are out of their minds. But the stand up people, those people were fucking crazy, man.
Crazy fucking.
Those were some fucked up individuals.
Fucked up comedians.
Well, you did like hip hop. Weren't you rapping?
Yeah, I did that with Harry. We did the Need a Job, and we did some other stuff.
No, I thought that was dope. That was dope. You did the little hip hop. That was fucking sweet. That was genius.
I mean, I grew up listening to metal and hip hop, so I.
Right on. Now you came out of the Detroit area, right? The band was in Detroit. Is where.
Yeah, I'm from. I grew up mostly in East Detroit.
Okay.
East Point now.
Got some of your influences then. I mean, growing up in the Detroit music scene and stuff, did you have any local influences that really helped you, and as well as bigger named bands, you know? I mean, like, who was it that you really looked up to?
Well, I mean, local influences, Trash Brats.
Who was that?
Trash Brats.
Trash Brats. Okay, Trash Brats. And then, like, what about, like, some of your the bigger name bands, you know? Like, were you, like, into Skid Row and all that stuff, you know? Like,
you named it, man. Skid Row and Motley. Motley Crue was the first band I ever got into.
Nice.
And Poison. And then, and then in my later years, I got into grunge and that. But, I'm a huge punk rock fan. That's what my band is.
Right,
so,
yeah.
The Ramones and Green Day and shit like that.
Sweet.
Well, no, yeah, man, it's really cool. We listened to some of your stuff, and we've been digging it, man. And I think our listeners will they'll be able to appreciate it and appreciate the comedy little bits you put in there. But also, you're a serious musician.
Yes,
man,
he has some serious music as well.
Dude, and it's legit. It's legit.
I put a little serious into it.
Yeah, no, and that's what I appreciate when I was listening to the acoustic song that we're going to be playing tonight. Actually, is "Life Is Short," which is it seemed like was that like a personal, close type of a song, or like tell me about the writing of this song.
Yeah, most definitely. Not to get too heavy, but yeah, I found my cousin deceased, and then 2 weeks later, my mother passed.
Oh wow!
Oh man,
damn,
that's deep, bro. That sucks.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's like,
but that's one of those things. I mean, would you say like music? Like, I mean, throughout your life, then is that something? It's just kind of been like a coping mechanism for you for stuff, or?
Oh yeah, well, most definitely. I mean, that's how I cope. That's how I do everything.
I like that. I mean, it's a positive. You're taking that negative and you're turning it into a positive, and I think that's one of the things that a lot of people, in order to get through any type of a tough situation, that's something that you have to do, you know. So I think that's very cool. Now you weren't in the music scene for a little while though, right? You're kind of making a comeback now as well, right?
Yeah, no, I haven't really played in like over 4 years, and I picked the wrong fucking year to get back into it, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a year too
in
short.
July I did a gig. So July we did a gig, and then September I played at the Caju Cafe, and then last week I played at News Center at
it's cutting out.
The Tangent Gallery.
Okay, it cut out right there at the end. It was the News Center where?
Tangent Gallery. I played there last week.
Okay, gotcha. So kind of coming back into the music scene, getting yourself back out there and whatnot, and I mean, it is a coronavirus fucking year, you know, like what a year to try to like do anything almost, you know, but at the same time having stuff like music there to lean on, you know, I mean that's very cool. I mean, not only that, you can start to build up a lot of Dan, as you had called it, the Corona era. You can start creating a lot of music to be able to bring out after after
the Corona era. Everybody's kind of sitting back writing some of the best shit that they've been able to write because, hey, there's nothing to do. But, I commend all the bands that have been able to survive it so far because we've lost a lot of bands. People are like, dude, we're not playing shows. It's not like making us any money. I got to go get a job. I can't do the band and stuff right now anymore. And a lot of bands.
I need a job and I don't want one.
Right. So, I mean, it's not an easy thing to do to try to be a band during the Corona era. But I think that the Corona era is going to bring out some of the best music for people for years to come. They're going to remember this time. Like, right after that, there was this explosion of creative fucking music that came wild, because everyone's been pinned up in the studio, just writing and working on music. So I think that's cool at the same time. Let's turn that negative to a positive.
Well, what kind of stuff can we be expecting, in 2021? Because that's just right around the corner.
I'm gonna put a record out within the first week of this next year. But that's shit that I did like a couple years ago that I just never released.
Okay.
And that'll be called Smile and Show Some Teeth, Detroit Perfect. And then I'm actually going to go tomorrow and start recording a new record. And that's going to be a concept record of sorts, which is going to revolve around a certain someone. And if she's watching, I love you very much. And that'll be about her.
Oh, nice. Where are you recording everything at? That's one thing that I always like to know is, like, where is it you're getting everything produced at?
Well, the Detroit Perfect stuff we recorded in Marine City. The new stuff that I'm recording is just going to be, I'm going out to Novi. We're just going to record out.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, cool, man. And where can the listeners go to find your music if they really want to dive into it and listen to some of the, maybe the stuff that you put out in the past? You know, where's a good place for them to find you?
Well, I have because I'm about to release a new record, so if you can go to reverbnation.com/dperfect, or you can always go to facebook.com/DetroitPerfect.
Awesome. And guys, we'll put that in the description below. Go peep that out. I encourage everyone to go check these guys out and see what they're doing because it's Corona era. We need to give this support to the bands.
Well, it's not just I mean, you do stuff with other people too, right? I mean, I noticed like in the acoustic song that we were going to play of Life is Short, you have a guy who's playing the harmonica alongside with you, and I was just wondering like who is that?
Yeah, that's my friend Jason. He's a great harmonica player. I mean, he's not so much in the music scene.
Okay.
I mean, he plays with me, you know, when I say, hey, bro, I need you want to do this gig, and then I'll
just kind of picks up where the sound is, you know, that you need him, you know. He's like,
cool.
You got the trumpets, you call up Jason. You got the pianos, you call them up, and you just bring.
It's like I'm not in the music scene, but I'll do it for you, bro.
Tubas, he does tubas too. He does trombones and tubas, and
and we had a violin player as well.
Yeah,
Christy, if you're listening.
Did you really? You had a violin player involved with some of your stuff.
I love that. You know, I love you can incorporate and pack almost anything into punk. You know what I mean? You can use anything. You use anything that you want. With just like we're gonna put this in there. You know?
Fuck yeah! You take a baseball bat and you hit it against a fucking tire, and that's part of punk rock. You know?
Absolutely. that is the heart and spirit of punk rock, man. Just like we're bashing some shit. We're making some music.
That's the whole punk thing.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck.
We'll incorporate any instrument.
Yeah.
We got a violin up in this bitch. We got all kinds of crazy shit because we want to just give it that unique sound. Like, wow, you know, it's elegant. It's elegant, but it's just cruddy at the same time.
Right.
I mean?
It's got it's a fine type of a wine, you know.
Yeah.
That's been that you got to have a certain type of cheese with too, you know.
Right. It's like yeah, exactly. It's like man.
Well, it's awesome to meet you, Bill, and I look forward to the stuff that you're going to be doing here in 2021. Remember, everybody, please check out his stuff. We've got the link in the description. We've got the link to your YouTube channel in the description down below. But we're also going to add in there the Reverb Nation. You know, make sure that everybody goes and checks them out over there, Reverb Nation, as well as
yeah, because I'm so fucking out of it. I don't even know if I have access to the fucking YouTube channel anymore.
All right.
I mean, hey, you
well, go out and subscribe, guys. Anyway,
yeah, check it out because he's got some other good stuff from the past that you can still check out. You know,
absolutely.
I mean, especially the Get a Job, but I don't want one. We're gonna play that song too after we get done with the one song the Life is Short. After we get done with Life is Short, we're gonna play
Boom.
I Need a Job, but I Don't Want One, because I don't know. It's like the lyrics in this song. It's like they were just perfectly like you hit every single, keeping it simple and right to the point. You know, like that's what I loved about it. And
it was a good.
I tried. Thank you. Yeah, and because Harry, the guy that I did it with, he was like, hey, he came up with the premise. And then I was like, all right, well, I'll write it. And then, and I said, I am not gonna cuss in this song. I'm not gonna put any swear words in this, and we'll see how this.
Right.
Cool.
No, yeah, there's even one scene where I love, and it's like the way that the video is captured actually is so absolutely true, because there's like where you're like walking by, you're like throwing some garbage or something, and there's this secretary chick that's sitting there, and she's like, oh damn, like check this guy out. He has got no fucking job, He's such a fucking loser. He's fucking like, and that's like exactly, it's so true,
So
like
you're trying to capture.
The harmonica player plays a part in the video. He's like the. I can't remember what part he's in there, but he plays a part in the video.
Okay, well we'll have to look for him, man, because after you get done watching
he shot it in his office.
Oh, okay, so it was is he the dude that was the mom or something like that? Was that his mom?
No, he's like. Fuck, I haven't watched a video in so long.
We're talking about a video from 2013.
Right, yeah, no shit, yeah.
But at the end, because at the end he's sitting there, he's just chilling,
Okay.
Well, we're gonna peep it, man.
We're gonna peep it out. We're gonna check it out right now, man. We're gonna watch that music video after we get done watching "Life Is Short." This is actually something that you performed at the Ritz, and the one thing that I noticed too is you've got a lot of performances from the Ritz. Like, tell me how that all occurs. Did you just have like a foot in the door? You could play anytime you wanted, or what?
Yeah. I'm from the East Side, and I've been playing since I was 14 years old, and so the Ritz I've played at many a times. And at the time, my buddy was the booker, but we played there many times, and I think that was from that gig. My friend Ian Pfister recorded that, because we would do there and we would do Diesel out in New Baltimore.
Oh, nice, gotcha. Gotcha. Well, that's good. That's cool, man. To be able to do that nowadays, it's with the venues closing left and right, it's almost like impossible to be able to have a chance like that.
The Ritz was always good to us. They were always good to us. So.
Right. No, that's awesome. That's a good thing. Well, we're gonna take a we're gonna let you get rocking there. We're gonna take a second to watch your music videos because we want to get that out there. And everybody, check out these guys. Actually, you're a one-man band for the most part, aren't you? It's not like there's.
Yeah, now I've done. It's funny because I haven't done really gigs in 4 years, and now this year I've done a few. I did the Caju Cafe in September. And I did the Tangent Gallery last week. So
okay.
I've been playing more now than I have in a while.
But promoting this new album that you got coming, man, that's awesome.
Yep.
Keep doing it. Keep going even through this Corona era. I respect that, man. And just keep pushing through. Yeah, you picked a bad year, but it could end up being something completely different. We never know where this is going to go, so hold on.
No, yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, because I realized, I was like, dude, I've been playing music all my life. I was like, I want to continue playing music, so fuck it. I called the Caju, and they booked me. Same with Tangent,
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, we're going to play the music and show it to our listeners, and you have a great night, man. Thanks again for coming on the show, and here we go. We're ready to blast off.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Take care, Bill. Have a good night.
All right, you too, guys.
All right, later, bro.
Yeah. All right, there we go, everybody. There was Bill Hamill, the one-man bander of
one-man bander.
One-man bander.
Yeah.
Well, not a one-man band.
He does
stuff with other people and stuff.
No, he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was making fun of the way you said that.
You're making fun of everything the way that I said that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like doing that. It's fun. That's what we do that.
Okay, so we're gonna play his music video right here for this is a Dude Perfect's acoustic version of their song "Life Is Short." Yeah, we're gonna be infecting the people with some of our music videos too from the past 5 years that we've been here in New Leonard. So keep your eyes out for some more of those. But yeah, right now this is Life Is Short, and then we keep watching until after because I need a job, but I don't want to. You're gonna love that video, man. Coming up, Irving Lambert, comedian Irving Lambert. We met the guy through Frankie out there, and from Becoming Human quite a few years back there. So we're gonna.
B. Davis was involved with
and
that.
B. Davis, maybe, yeah. B. Davis too. Yep.
I killed my mother.
With a switchblade.
Sling blade.
Sling blade, yeah.
This next song is called Life Is Short. A premonition is what I felt. situation of the worst kind. It's been 16 months. I still can't find my mind. No longer is this house alone. Somehow I knew I'd always be alone. It all just makes no sense. Where was your God in this great big fucking mess? Life is short, that's forever. I wish we would have spent more time together. It just wasn't meant to be. Life is short, that's forever. I gotta look myself in the mirror. This time I concentrate on me. I concentrate on me. It all just makes no sense. Where was your God in this great big fucking mess? Life is short, that's forever. I wish we would have spent more time together. It just wasn't meant to be. Life is short, that's forever. I gotta look myself in the mirror. This time I concentrate on me. Concentrate on me.
Man, I know I gotta get a job. I know I need to make money, but I really don't want to get a job because I really don't have the time.
Yeah, I chill on Facebook 12 hours a day.
It's lazy.
I couldn't tell you last time I got paid.
I never get
the other
paid.
12 hours is when I sleep. I'm in debt, yo, and I'm in deep.
I'm in debt.
But who has time to pay the bills?
I don't.
I'm a busy man. I got no time to
I
kill.
got no time
I
at
got
all.
things I need to get
That's
done.
right.
Yeah, I need a job, but I don't want one. I need a job, but I don't want one. I need a job, but I don't want one.
24/7 mom saying get a job, son.
I need a job, I don't want one. People say I'm lazy cause I don't work.
He never
But they
works.
don't know jack, cause they're just jerks,
don't
just
know
jealous. Cause I'm at home, watching TV, playing on my iPhone.
You got that
But
right.
who has time to fill out an app?
He don't.
I'd rather stay home and take a nap.
He's always
Here comes
asleep.
a reaper, man, I got to run, yeah. I need a job,
Yeah.
but
Oh, there
I don't
goes your
want
car.
one. I need a job, but I don't want one. I need a job, but I don't want one.
24/7 mom saying get a job, son.
I need a job, I don't want one. No, work and all play is my kind of fun. I need a job, I don't want one. He lives at home with his mom.
That's me.
He needs a job, he don't want one. I need a job, but I don't want one. I need a job, but I don't want one.
24/7 mom saying get a job, son.
I need a job, I don't want one. I need a job, but I don't want one. I need a job, but I don't want one.
24/7 mom saying get a job, son.
I need a job, I don't want one.
Please, mom. Please, mom. Do I really have to get a job?
Yes,
Come on, Billy and I don't want to get a job.
I told you.
Come on. We want to be rappers.
You must get a
we
job,
don't want a
Harry.
job.
Get a job.
Please, buy our
a
CDs
job.
so we don't have to get a job. In the name of heaven, please help us. We don't need a job. And we don't want one. Peace out.
nationwide panic, now a world stampede. Yes, I licked the paper when I rolled up the weed, then I laughed when you passed it back to me. Yo, it's about to get you, set speed. Peace to social gatherings, schools, and groceries. The virus knocked you out like Apollo Creed. Body aches, sniffly nose making you sneeze. Spread through the air, mask up and take heed. So much inflammation, homeboy, you can't breathe. You can read about the pure breed. Do Corona dance like you ate a pepper seed. When I step up in the place, I make Corona spread. Woo-ha! Got the world infected. I got that deep chest cough that make your lungs collapse. Woo-ha! Got the world infected. And you know we come through to blow our nose and hat. Woo-ha! Got the world infected. Feel that cough up in your arm, don't ever disrespect. Woo-ha! Got the world infected.
Yo,
there you go,
man.
everybody.
Hey, that's funny because we did that video like 9 months ago, 10 months ago.
Yeah,
man.
before the Wuhan
Like,
actually
peace
blew
to
up.
social gatherings, schools, and groceries. That was before all that.
Before it
shit
actually
shut
started to occur, you know,
Right,
the next thing you know,
absolutely.
that starts happening, like left
Like,
and right.
wow, prediction right there.
Welcome back, everybody. Sideshow Nate, Dan Straight here with the South of the Straight Show. We have we just got done chatting with Bill from Detroit Perfect, and now we're going to be chatting with a man from. Okay, now we were talking about this off the air a little bit. Was it Brandon Davis or was it?
I think it was Frankie.
Frankie? I don't know.
I can't remember. It was one of those two. I think Brandon Davis came into the studio the night that we had.
We had Irving in the studio.
Yeah, we had him in the studio one night, and gosh, that had to be. And I guess we'll talk to him about that. But I think it's probably
Irving was
around 2017.
He was well known on when Vine was a big thing. Like he
Oh,
started.
yeah.
Remember his Vines started blowing up like fucking crazy. He had Vines like this one right here.
I used to be addicted to soap.
Really? Then what?
But now I'm clean.
Those are his Vines, you know, like those were what he was doing a whole shitload of those, and just kind of blowing up on the internet, almost virally going.
Yeah, he was gaining some
wild.
steam, and he was like, "Man, I'm actually going to move forward with my career. I'm heading out west."
Yeah,
and that's what he's been doing, and we're going to find out what he's been doing since then.
And he's give me money before I kill your partner. You can't be serious, right? Just do it. Bro, you scared of? Oh.
He does funny
those are the
shows.
things, yeah. That's
those
funny,
were
goofy
some
shit.
of his earlier stuff, the Vine stuff. I think he's gotten more intricate into the video stuff. And if you guys follow him, you'll be like, yeah, this dude puts out a lot of material.
Actually, he's
got like a team.
An entire team that he is working with now.
I mean, we're just guessing. We're throwing shit at the wall and see if it'll stick because we're not actually talking to him right now, which we're going to here in a minute. But
Al says he's going to switch Coke with Pepsi. He's going to switch Coke.
Dude, those are fighting words.
Ginger ale. Ginger ale. Ginger ale said that.
Ginger ale, bro.
Ginger ale. Yeah. Okay, we're
That's
gonna.
so perfect, man.
We got Irving Lambert. Actually, we're gonna contact him.
Let's talk to him, man.
I'm calling him right now. Hopefully, he's going to be answering because I don't see him online right now. So that's one of the. Oh, maybe. Hey,
he's a busy man.
He is a busy man. Hey, there he is. He is online. Hold on. Let me bring you onto the screen, Irving, so that we can see your lovely face. There we go, Irving Lambert, everybody. This is Irving. This is the man, the comedian that we've had in the studio here. Actually, Irving, it was what 1902 or something like that. Last time that we saw you in here, when was that? Yeah, for 2016 or something like that.
It was 2017. I do
Maybe
believe it was
2017.
It was just before the Northern Michigan Rock Awards where we accepted an award.
It was just before you went out west, too.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Yeah.
And like last time you were in here, we were dying laughing. It was great. It was funny material. You were kind of really getting some steam. And you're like, bro, I'm heading out west. I'm going to go, like, I'm hooking up with these people, like a production team, everything. And like, I've followed you and you've come out with some phenomenal videos. You know, after the whole Vine thing kind of blew over, you started really getting intricate with some like really like in-depth type of videos. And it's real interesting, man. You got with the team. Tell us about it, man. How's it been going for you, bro?
Man, it's been going good. Just been literally just been working. You know, the start of it is just like, you know, obviously moving there. it was not easy. I'll tell you that. Like the journey from the last time I saw y'all to where I'm at now.
Huge.
Yeah.
It's a 360. I would say that it's definitely a 360. But it's been dope. Like, you know, we just gotta, you know, hooked up with well, I knew a team called Wolf Graphic. You know, that's our, you know, production team and, you know, Riderboard Films and everything. And ever since then, you know, we've been progressing to the point that, like, we are knocking down doors that, like, not a lot of people have an opportunity to, you know what I'm saying? Because especially that we're influencers of the internet, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. And now how does that go? Like, I mean, for you being a small town guy, you know, I mean, well, wait a minute. You weren't really a small town guy. You came here for schooling, right? In northern Michigan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I went there for schooling, you know, then, you know, I got into Vine for a little bit. And then after all that was said and being done, after, you know, I got on Vine, you know, Vine died. And then after that, I just been, you know, grinding out ever since. Like, when I last saw y'all, I was at, like, probably, like, 900 at Instagram followers. Like, right now I'm sitting at, I think, 27,000. And then on TikTok, like, 100,000. So...
Wow.
Because, like, TikTok kind of took over Vine. Like, that's the new Vine. That's the new Vine type of thing, right?
Yeah. I usually tell people, like, you know, if you're making content, like, I told people, like, you know, take advantage of TikTok, because TikTok is, like, literally the next wave. Mm-hmm. And, you know, there's a new wave of, like, creators, which I'm loving to see, like, new waves of creators and, like, you know, younger creators popping off and everything.
Right.
Yeah, I love seeing that. Right now, what we got going on, you know, what the doors we've been knocking down on is Netflix. Wow. We did a Netflix YouTube series called Netflix Dreams. The first episode we did was the Umbrella Academy, which ours is called the Raincoat Academy. So it's on YouTube right now. Mm-hmm. Right now, we just finished production doing Cobra Kai. So that will drop January. Yeah, we just did a production for Cobra Kai. Like, it's pretty much a promotion for Cobra Kai, but we made our own short, pretty much our own spinoff. So we're, so yeah, it's pretty.
That's gonna be ridiculous, bro.
That's the way. Yeah, and it's all comedy based, right? I mean, you're making your own spinoff. It's like in a comical sense, right?
In a sense, like, there's some comical release, but like,
because that's what I'm picturing.
Like, you know,
because I'm picturing some comedy. That's what I'm picturing. I'm sorry, I wasn't laughing like, oh, you're doing. I was thinking, oh my god, this is probably fucking hilarious. But if it's something more serious, that's chill, bro. That's what's up. Tell us, sorry.
Right. No, you're right. No, there's gonna be some humor, like, because the Raincoat Academy that we had, like, there's a handful of humor in there. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, the Cobra Kai, there's gonna be a handful of humor that's gonna be it's gonna be pretty funny. But at the same time, we're, like, trying to showcase to pretty much networks that, like, we're not just YouTubers. Like, we can make films, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we're a full production team. Like, we put it together.
Correct.
The first time, that's what I'm talking about, though. That's the shit that, like, I think every YouTuber dreams of, like, producing is becoming that point.
Well,
you know,
he told us back when he was on here, he's like, "Look, I got a plan. I'm gonna ride this thing, and if you're gonna do it, why not try to be really serious about it and go for it and take it as far as it's gonna go?" And I think you've kind of gotten there. And I want to kind of, for a second here, you went out west for a while, California, right? Mm-hmm. California,
correct.
And then now you're not out there anymore, right? Are you where?
No,
are you now?
I'm still out there. I'm just out east for the holidays. That's pretty much it.
Gotcha.
Okay, cool. So you got a team out there. Now, is it like a Big Brother house y'all live in? Like, this is what I'm picturing. Like, we all live together, we grind. Like, what's going on?
You know what's crazy? Like, there's only like 3 of us. Like, when we're together, we get an Airbnb. Most of the production people, they actually live in DC. So we're usually, like, you know, in and out of DC, like back and forth to LA to DC.
Wow.
But there's like probably 3 of us out there in LA. But when, you know, we just recently just had an Airbnb together, we were just together. We just made content, like, overall. We just made endless content, which was crazy. You know what I mean? So I'm just excited about that. Yeah, just all together, like we just get an Airbnb. We're trying to get a content house, but we haven't crossed that bridge yet. We're just waiting to that one moment to the point that like, okay, we could cross that bridge. You feel me?
Well, no, we're really happy to have you back on the show. We're honored that you had come on before, and I've always known in the back of my mind, I've kind of followed your videos, but I haven't really gone into it 100% because I'm holding off because I know I'm going to talk to you again, and I want it to be more organic, and I want you to be able to tell me what's going on. But I knew that you were doing big things, and you're really gaining steam, and I just want to say, we're proud of you. We're kind of proud of you because you've been in our studio from Northern Michigan, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Love, you know what I'm saying?
That's one thing that we're always going to say is like when we do see like these things happening on Netflix and Irving is on Netflix, we'll be like, well, fucking was in our studio, you know? Like we've chatted with this guy.
You're a really chill dude, and we're honored and humbled that you've gotten down with us a couple times now, and we appreciate that. Thank you for that. For real,
no
bro.
problem.
Yeah.
And we want to see you succeed, bro.
Well, you know what I see is like, I mean, now that you've got like a YouTube group or like you've got a group of guys that you guys are all working together to create these
guys and gals.
Come
on now.
You guys are all working together to create these videos and stuff. I always go back to like the Impractical Jokers, okay? Like you see these guys that are in the middle of the streets doing just funny, wild shit. And they got their start the exact same way by creating content over and over that they never got out there. Shit wasn't even released yet. That's just you just have fucking video on video on video.
That's
just
what they were doing.
Yeah,
later.
It changed into something that they did later with it.
And deal.
Is that kind of what's happening with you guys too? Like this is just kind of like you're creating content for a future production or what?
Pretty much, like, because I had like a couple of homies that told me like, the one thing that we're trying to do is create our own. We're trying to create things that are not using people's IP. Like, if for those of you that don't know what IP is, it's like the title. Like, for example, like I'm doing a Hunter x Hunter video. That's an anime title. Hunter x Hunter. That's somebody's own title. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to make something that's our own IP. So the way I look at it is like the things that we're creating is more for practice. What's coming up. Like we have endless content. Like I have notes of like content that's just that's insane.
It's like a press kit. It's like what you can showcase, what you guys can do. It's a press kit.
Oh yeah,
it's a video press kit. Is all your content, and now you could take a bunch of that content, press it down to like a quick 5-minute video, pack it full of the best shit, and you guys could shop that. That's a press kit right there.
Oh no, that's facts. That's facts.
What you're doing. Like here I am explaining. That's what you guys do, man.
No, that's facts. And now it's kind of crazy. I can't even like my friends, me and my homie Vader. Like we do this friendly competition. You know what I'm saying? One time I dropped a 30-minute short film, and he was just like, man, he's like, nobody told you to do that. So here he is. He makes an hour feature film doing the Matrix, and his concept with the Matrix was he is the son of Morpheus. Because what's kind of like just kind of a quick pause is like it's hard to do videos when the lead actor is is not of color. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we would have to make a whole spin-off. Like, if we can't do it, like we're just gonna tell people like, you know what, shut up. We just love the art. You know what I'm saying? But he made it to the point that like he's the son of Morpheus, and Neo in his world wasn't the one. Morpheus' son always been the one, and his name is Eon, which is the one backward.
Oh wow.
So
wow. Great spin-off.
So it's a very cool concept. I have I don't know if you guys played this video game called Army of Two. Army of Two is like one of my favorite video games for the Xbox 360, and I'm doing to the point that like I'm in the process of editing it, but like right now what I'm doing is the main two are not of color, but what they did was they trained me and my other partner. And then they went on a mission. They got killed, and we are the new Army of Two, which therefore we're gonna avenge their death. which the subject I'm covering, which is going to be super dark, which is it's never heard of, but it's nothing new. But what I'm doing is so the organization, what they're doing is kidnapping people and, you know, stripping them down into meat and selling them into a market as hamburger meat, which therefore I am talking about human trafficking, which is very dark. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it has to be talked about. But there's gonna be some comical relief. Like
Sure.
there's gonna be a scene. There's a scene that, like, you know, I'm firing, like, you know, I'm like shooting at the guys, and then my wife calls me on my intercom. She's like, Avery, where you at? I'm in labor. I'm like, oh, is it a boy or girl? I don't know. I'm in labor. I'm like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, something wild. It's super
Cliffhangers
wild.
That's cool,
great,
man. You know what? I really respect. You know, I want to get back to the content and everything too, man. When you're chilling and you guys are like, okay, we're gonna write some content and we're gonna, you know, there's a formula between everybody that makes the whole thing work. That's what's interesting to me, because I do characters, I do stupid little videos and stuff for our show as well. And coming up with content and having other writers there with you is key. People you can bounce ideas off of and expand on some stupid idea. For me, it's easier to expand on an idea that someone presents. Like, hey, there's this concept for an idea, and it's like by the time we're done spinning it, it's nothing like what the original concept was.
Right, Coke Hogan alone.
Right.
You know,
so there's a formula that goes to it, and there's a chemistry that has to work with with everyone that's sitting down and writing. Writing is a huge part of it, and that means just jotting down stupid shit. That's writing to me. Like, this is an idea, we're writing it down.
Right, that's facts. Any like that right there is just it's still content regardless. You're still thinking of it, and then the form that you're doing is improving, which actually, believe it or not, there's a lot of actors that can't improv.
Right,
like I can improv, but the issue with me, I can't read scripts, because if I forget, I improv immediately.
Absolutely.
You know, like
I'm
right
exactly
on the
the
spot.
same way.
Right.
Our whole thing is based on improv. We loosely know what we're going to talk about. Hey, we know we're going to talk to you tonight, and we know we're going to probably ask a certain thing where that question's going to lead us, a fucking rabbit hole.
yeah,
you know what I'm
who
saying?
knows?
It's all what's going to happen. It's going to be organic. And we do that with our, like the Coke Hogan videos. I'll have a couple one-liners like, I'm going to put that Coke so far down your throat, you're going to have to pull down your pants and take a drink, or something like that, right? I know I'm going to say something stupid like that, but I don't know how it's going to come out, when it's going to come out. We film and film and film, and then just clip the best shit out of there and make it, you know? That's the way that we know how to do it. But coming up with the ideas, it's like, that's writing, really. It can be improv, but still be like a written, hey, we came up with the whole scenario, now go play it out. You know what I mean? We'll do it 50 times, and there's going to be one that's going to be like over the top. Perfect, right?
No, that's and the thing is like, you know, it's crazy. It's like, I had a self-reflection. I went through my old content. I can't look at it anymore. I used to be addicted to soap.
Really? But now I'm
clean.
Yeah. You know, Nate's always going to be good for that.
Kill your partner. Can't be serious.
Yeah, like
you scared of
I cringe at that. It's so crazy.
You know
so
what?
crazy.
Isn't it? But we do the same thing. I mean, I'll look back. We had this one bit that we did once. Dan and I, big fans of the Curse of Oak Island. And
Don't play it.
No, I'm not playing that, because it is embarrassing to even fucking think of now. But we had this thing called the Curse of Joke Island, where it was actually, you know, these people that were looking, there were brothers that were looking for a joke that was hidden on an island.
It was like theater of the mind, radio style. There was no video to it or anything.
Right.
That's back when we were actual podcast. You know what I mean? But we incorporated video to the whole thing now. You know, but yeah. Exactly. We've done some really bad shit in the past.
We just don't want it to be alive.
And that's you know, the same advice that I give a lot of music artists, because we've interviewed 800 bands at this point now, right? And you know, a lot of the young bands, or maybe the hip hop dudes that are coming up, yo man, I want to be on the show. I got this new like listen to the song, they send it to me. I'm like, yo, man, I'm gonna give you some really good advice. All right, if you're not 100% with what you're putting out, don't put it out because you can't ever take it back once it's fucking out there and it's there forever. So don't do it unless you know for a fact this is exactly what you want to put out. But of course, we all come from some place, some humbling beginnings.
No, that's facts. That's facts. I always tell people, like, if like some people like, because I'm usually brutally honest, like some people like, do you think this is funny? I'm like, is it funny to you or is it funny to the demographic? Because I'm like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So if you're not 100% sure, like, just to back you up, yes, do not put it out. You know what I mean? But there's sometimes, like, at the time period, I think it's so fire, and a month later, I'm like, what was I thinking? I'm like, that is garbage. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you relate. That's how what you do relates to music in a lot of ways, if you ask me. Because like an artist is putting out an album, the material you guys putting out is basically that's your album, right? It's like an album.
That's 100%. That's
so
100%
you want to relate with the people. It's the exact same thing, but it's just a different form of entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
It's still on the same lines as that, and but it's a little bit different because bands right now are suffering because of COVID. Venues are shutting down. No one can get a gig anywhere. You know what I mean? But you, on the other hand, you guys are doing this video thing. That's the future right there. So like you're not. I don't know. Maybe you are suffering because of COVID a little bit. I don't know the story.
No, it's actually very tough, especially in the entertainment industry all across the board. Yeah. But my thing is like, okay, I had to think. Like, it took me 2 months to think it out. You know what I'm saying? I was writing ideas, and I was thinking. I'm like, okay, I can't do this because of the pandemic. What can I do? Like, I literally questioned. Like, for example, if I was an artist. Personally, I know I would do like a whole live concert over a live streaming app. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like, and then before when I said that, here what is it, like the VMAs, all that stuff, they're doing live concerts, but they're making it into a music video style. Yeah. Like, so like my thing is like, I feel like for artists, because like people are just looking for something to watch or listen to. I feel like artists and creators in just general should take advantage of this whole pandemic and like should have pushed out content after content after content. Like even it just reminded me I dropped a music video to like a day or so ago. Which
yes, I love it.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna be doing that. We'll get to it. Hold on.
Okay, no. But I was just saying, like, just with the entertainment in general, it is definitely difficult. But the thing is like, we figured out there's a problem. Like the group I'm with, we figured out there's a problem. Now, what's the solution? Like, what can we do to, override that or like kind of skate past that? You know what I'm saying? Because in LA, filming during COVID is like a big no-no. A big no-no. Like, so here, like, you could get shut down and everybody in the room could get $5,000 fine each person.
Wow.
Yeah. So like, or if they feel like it's a huge risk, they could arrest everybody and like give however fine. It's gonna be over 5,000. I'm gonna say that per person. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
So my thing is like, I didn't want to have COVID as an excuse to like not to drop content, but I was just like, yo, like we filmed during the pandemic. Even doing the Cobra Kai was 10 times harder. 10 times harder. We had situations to the point that like we were going to a location, the person canceled because we don't have a COVID officer to test everybody. And I'm like, we don't have this much time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
yeah.
So like I said, I feel like just creators and everybody in general should take advantage of this time because people are literally going to be looking on their phones. You know what I mean? So
you know what?
I feel like it's a come up. I feel like the pandemic. I'm more of an optimistic person. I feel like the pandemic is more of a come up for a lot of creators. Like just music. It doesn't matter where you at. It's a huge come up for people because the audience is just literally online the whole entire time.
Well, you know, it's interesting because I coined the phrase the Corona era. The Corona era.
When you hear anybody talking about the Corona era, because there's going to be so fucking many people talking about the Corona era, Dan was the one that fucking said Corona era first. Just remember.
But what I mean by what I mean by the Corona era is, like, you had the grunge era, you had the hair band era. They were putting out material at that time. Well, there's going to be material that's coming out like crazy because of this Corona thing. Everyone's just kind of kicking back, coming out, and when the material comes out, it's going to be like the best because everybody's had time to really perfect what they're going to put out, right? So that stuff is going to always be known, locked in history. Corona era, you know, content that came out during this time in history is going to be known. It's going to be remembered forever. I really believe that. So it really kind of plays off what you were saying right there.
No, that's facts. Just I'm just agreeing
Corona
with you.
Era,
I mean.
Corona era, bro. Corona era.
Well, I wanted to ask you before we start playing one of your your new music video, actually, because the music video is fucking solid gold.
We can play that, right?
But would it be cool we play that?
Yeah, y'all can play that.
Right on.
Yeah, absolutely.
We also got the real life Mario Kart video. And I wanted to know, could you give everybody a little bit of a description of what the real-life Mario Kart video was about? And I would also like to know what program were you using to produce everything?
Oh, man. So the real-life Mario Kart, so basically it's a collaboration with K1 Speed. Basically, I had an idea of Mario Kart. It hasn't been done, really, like in a way that I'm thinking of. Like, people, like, made Mario Kart, but I was just like, let me make it into a way that, like, people are like, oh, this is my childhood. So the idea of it, like, you know, the story behind it, like the concept is pretty much Mario and the gang are pretty much racing for a solo game. Mario always have a solo game, but there's not really a solo game of Waluigi, Wario, all that stuff. So
the princess wants a solo game.
We all made a bet about having our own solo game, which was cool. And then, you know, creating that was like it. I filmed that, like, if y'all see, because like the whole place was empty. I filmed that probably 2 a.m, and that's like the downtime. Like, I filmed at 2 a.m. till like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. That's like after hours, which was pretty. It was pretty cool. Like, just even have people to come around that time was pretty. It's a blessing, you know what I mean?
Right.
They believed in the project. So the program I use is Premiere Pro. I have a VFX people that I work with. You know, that like that create like some of the, like the you know, the visual effects that you see in there. Like, everything I edit up to some special effects, but yeah, I use personally. I use Premiere Pro, and then what the person used, he used like 3D Max, Unreal Engine, and After Effects, and which, you know, that's a whole different world. It's pretty much, if you know how to do Photoshop, that's pretty much After Effects. After Effects is moving Photoshop, if that's the best way to explain it.
Awesome. That's something that I'm going to college for, actually. I'm going to be going to college thanks to Whitmer's plan here. I'm actually going to be learning. I'm learning the stuff in video production and all that stuff, and audio engineering and video production. So that's going to be.
I usually tell people, look, if they don't teach you, look, YouTube University, because a lot of this stuff I learned off of YouTube.
Right.
Just to keep it above.
That's true.
Listen, man, I'm going to throw the pitch out there. Once you need a cameo from old Cokester, brother, you know what I'm saying? Link up. Let's link up and do like some kind of stupid video where Coke Hogan does a drink off with, like, you know, Jake the Grape or some shit, the Macho Boy root beer or some shit, and it will, you know, something.
That's funny.
Get together, we'll do something, man.
I'm with that. I'm always cool with collaborations. Like, you know, a lot of this stuff hasn't. I'm still the same goofball since day one. It's all like,
right. Yeah. If you're ever back up in northern Michigan, man, you gotta. I mean, we can whip something together. Shit, we whip together. I don't know if you get a chance to watch back on the show or anything, man. Check out the Wuhan coronavirus music video that we did.
Yeah, we played it.
We put that together, and we played it right before we called you.
Yeah, so
but
if you go back and watch, you can watch the video
yeah,
too.
24-hour production.
Oh, for sure.
You know, we filmed it, and 24 hours later, we had everything completely done. You know, it was hilarious. It was a goofy fucking.
It's a
stupid
parody
fucking
song
parody
of
song.
Busta Rhymes. I got you all in check, but it's Wuhan got the world infected, and we put a little video together, and we just had it on just before we had you. So you go back and watch it, but we'll send you a link to it too. But man, thank you for coming on, bro.
Yes,
and,
absolutely.
we're excited.
Irving Lambert. This is Irving Lambert right here, everybody. Irving Lambert, comedian out of the. He was a Northern Michigan boy at one point.
For a minute there, bro. We'll take that.
Hey, Irving, before we let you go, this is something that we've been doing with a lot of our guests. I forgot to do it with Bill, but we would love to get your drop, man. If we could get you to say, hey, this is Irving Lambert or something like that, and you're watching the South of the Straight show.
All right. You already know what the vibe is. This is Irving Lambert, producer of Netflix Dreams. You are watching South of the Straight show. You know what I'm saying? Most dangerous show in Northern Michigan. Y'all need to tap in at the 45th parallel or, be a square. You know what I'm saying? Got Rise of Irving 4 on the way. Got 4 videos on the way. Stream Nonsense. Nonsense is out. And hey, tap in with these guys. Hey, most dangerous show in Northern Michigan. You already know.
I love it, man. Thank you so much, Irving. Irving Lambert.
Yes,
we're gonna
man.
watch the Mario Kart right now, and then we're watching your new music video. Which people, you're gonna love this music video. It's fucking hilarious,
dude. It's hilarious.
Absolutely
like,
hilarious.
The rapper that kind of forgot what he was doing for a second, that came back. Like, I don't know. That's how I read it. I thought it was great.
Literally, the whole concept behind it, just not to hold y'all up too long, the whole concept behind it is literally nonsense. The title is called Nonsense.
Nonsense.
Yeah.
And reason why is just like a lot of music now is literally nonsense. So I was just like, I listened to an instrumental and I was just like, da 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 da. I'm like, and I was like, I stopped for a minute. I'm like, and I had an epiphany. And I'm like, bro, I'm gonna make something that's just all BS. So I literally rhymed. I was just rhyming. That's all it was.
Right.
I literally said in the song, this song is nonsense. It has no concept. So like, I literally say in the song, like, look, this is trash. Like, this is garbage. And people are like, but everybody was just like, low key though, Irv, this is a vibe. Yeah. I'm like, oh,
please
don't
this is the mentality of the world we live in now. You can write something like that, and it is like, whoa, man, that's fucking dope, man. There's something about that. I want to fucking roll around bumping it,
Yeah, but it's just a rhyme dictionary on a video. You know what I mean?
It literally is a Dr. Seuss thing.
Right,
it literally is a Dr. Seuss.
Genius. Brilliant, dude. I think it's great.
Absolutely
and it
brilliant.
does vibe. So it's
does.
like accidentally fucking something funny.
Well,
so I love it, bro.
Irving, thank you so much, man, for chatting with us, taking a few minutes out of your day here. And God bless. We look forward to the great stuff that you got coming forward. And I'm going to be watching you on Netflix, man. It's going to be fucking cool.
It's going to be on Netflix YouTube. It drops on January 6th. Cobra Kai. So.
Cobra Kai. Awesome, man. Thank you so much. Take care, bro.
Peace.
All right. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, bro.
There we go, everybody. There was that was the man right there. That was Irving Lambert, man. Funny,
Gilmer, blowing up the
you
chat.
guys, I love the chat room, man. I'm sitting here trying to watch and listen to the conversation. The chat room is blowing up like fucking crazy, and
it's really hard to do an interview, but try to when we're doing an interview, we can't comment on what's getting talked about.
Well, I love how it's like its own thing happening. It's alive.
That's great.
I love that. It's just alive and it keeps on rolling through, you guys having a conversation the entire time. I think it just adds to it. Yeah, it adds to the comedy that is happening here. But we're going to watch this music video. Let's watch Nonsense, and then we're going to watch the Real Life Mario Kart by Irving Lambert. Right. And then we're going to be saying goodbye to this fucking badass studio here, man. We're going to be walking out of this studio and calling it an evening. We'll
be back for
We'll be back with some other stuff, though, coming up in the future. But we want to play these music videos, and then we're going to say our heartfelt goodbyes to the place and all that stuff. Check this out. Go subscribe to Irving's his channel as well. We've got the link in the description down below. Go check him out. Subscribe to him.
Right there.
Must be Irving.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Nice to meet you, man. Tell me about yourself.
You know, I be watching anime. You know, I be on the streets. I be pushing Walmart carts. You feel me? Trying to quit my day job. You hear me?
All right, so why don't you spit something? That's why you're here, right? Yeah.
I got you.
Hey, things you do for fame, bullets in your frame, hair nappy, never tame. 9/11, Bush to the blame, game face, Ali Boomaye. Oh, all you sniffers coke, let me hit them folks. This song's a joke, say woke, Pokey Master, Professor Oak. Yes, I'm broke, I'll eat your yolk. Boobies out, Mardi Gras. All I do is spit is raw, pokey metal claw. This rap got a lot of flaws. You sweeter than Bear Claw. Sheesh, I'm cold like Mr. Freeze. You a dog, be on a leash. Say cheese, yes I'm free. Coronavirus, I'ma sneeze. This song's nonsense. To leave a comment has no concept, so keep in the conscience. I just wanna post content. I'm about to go offbeat like Blueface, split you like a toupee. I don't care what you say. Batman, Two-Face, cute face. Jason jumping out the lake. Man, all right, we'll wait for the beat drop. Ay, back on the beat. Songs no heat. Have a seat. Yes, I'm elite. Can't be defeat. Mission complete. Leg on feet. Ayy, Bruce Lee. Song gonna make any sense. Be on the fence. Wider the fence. Stay condensed. I see dead people. 6 cents. Wow, I'm really a mess. I ain't about that life. Cut you cloud strife. 50 cc's. Mario Turnpike. This ain't a hit, so dislike. So what the mouth do for a Klondike? TikTokers, hit the whoa. Touch your toes. Now do it slow. JoJo pose. Now we froze. What a pro. What are those? Do it again. Hit the whoa. Touch your toes. JoJo pose. Stay froze. What a pro. What are those?
So that's the song.
Yeah.
I'm about to sign you immediately. Sign this right here. Where my pen? I got a pen. I'm gonna get you a feature with Drake. That's Drake's song. Whole time. Whoa, that's the wrong photo.
Hey yo, tomorrow's a big race, so what's up?
Big bets, man. Speaking of big bets, let's say we place one. 5 million coins apiece.
I've been in all 8 worlds, and there's 1,089, and Nintendo's not gonna pay that much.
1,089 times 8. That ain't
Okay, listen, I got the bet. We bet on the princesses. Can I get an amen? You feel me?
No, stop it. Stop. No, we can't bet on princesses. That's weird.
Okay, first of all, I know you're not talking. Coming from the man without a solo game. In fact, ain't you just a side character? Woo. Yeah, I said it.
How about you shut your player 2 ass up?
I'm the player 2.
Okay.
Wait. If you don't stop your player 2 ass up, let's take this on the track. Winner gets their own solo game. What's up?
I like that.
Okay, I need one of those.
All right. Hey, I want a clean race, right? We gonna start this off in 3, 2, 1. Stop the car, right? What's up? I'm trying
Brother, this video right here is dedicated to the men and women that paid the ultimate price, you know what I'm saying? So we could enjoy this sweet nectar right here, brother. We'll pour out a little Coke for all the fallen heroes, brother, on Memorial Day. Oh yeah, brother! I'm a Coke drinking American, sipping from the bottle or from the can. I'm the Coke drinking American. Coke is your right. Live the Coke life. Oh yeah, brother. Know what I'm saying? When you chug, slam it down and it hurts inside. You know you're gonna drink Coke until the day you die. If you wanna be a coaster, I'm cool with that. Because soon you're gonna be a Coke-a-maniac. Come on! I'm a Coke drinking American. Brother! Sipping from the bottle or from the can. I'm a Coke drinking American. That's right, Coke is your right. You're right! Live the Coke life. Brother! You know what I'm saying? So we get down with Coke, brother. Before I found Coke, I was pretty lame. Now I can ride my bike on any terrain. Ride my bike anywhere, my sweet chopper, brother. I got something deep inside of me. It's the spirit of the Coke, and it can keep us free. I'm a Coke drinking American. Drink Coke, sipping from the bottle or from the can. Every day, brother. I'm a Coke drinking American. That's right, Coke is your right. Live the Coke life, brother. Know what I'm saying, brother? Living the Coke life, drinking it every day. Try a little Coke. This is how we roll on the Coke-a-maniacs, on the coasters. Know what I'm saying? Sipping from the bottle or from the can. Come on now. I'm a Coke drinking American. Coke is your right. Live the Coke life.
Oh yeah, brother.
Sip it from the
bottle
from the
or
bottle
from
or
the can.
Ah, man.
Ooh, that's
Good
backyard of the
memories.
studio
Backyard
right
of the
there.
Stooge, New Leonard Media, right here, man.
We had some
And,
good memories in here. We cut a couple of videos in this studio.
Yes, we did. We got some great music
Talking
videos.
shit. We did talking shit by that wall too.
We did. We did the the battle
We
crap.
spit some shit.
I think it was
Battle crap.
Battle crap. Yeah. Yeah, we did a lot of great stuff here at New Leonard Media, and I mean, really, it's gonna be a different thing, you know. I mean, to not be coming here every single Sunday, you know, every Sunday for the past 5 years, Dan. This has been
That's true.
where
Talk
we've
about
been coming.
dedication.
Yeah,
We've been here. We haven't slowed down.
Nope.
We haven't quit. We've put out content every Sunday.
every single Sunday, you know, and that's what we. And it's been mainly for the. You know, it's for the bands. You know, I mean, we want to help these musicians. We want to help these entertainers. We want to, you know, I mean, we give them a platform, you know, in a sense to kind of congregate at, you know, and bring other people here as well. You know, if you find us entertaining, you find any of this entertaining, you know, we hope that you do, and we hope that you subscribe if you haven't yet.
I mean, if you know guys that are entertaining, if you know anybody that's in a band,
yeah, send them our way. We would love to chat with them. We'd like to. I mean, if you think we're
if you know someone that makes
right.
funny, stupid videos like that, like we
right,
totally
that's funny.
wanna
I
put
love
that shit
Irving's stuff, man, and I hope everybody goes and checks them out, man. But yeah, it's been a great time here at New Leonard Media for the past 5 years, and onward, man. We are going onward. We are moving onward, and we'll be going to AV. I think is it going to be AV Studios
I think he's rebranding right now. I think he's going with AV Studios, but we didn't get the confirmation on that
the
yet.
place formerly
So
known
we weren't gonna
as
drop that bomb.
Formerly known as it's not really a drop.
Halo Horn, 231 Studios.
Yeah, I guess it is
all
kind
of
of
the
drop.
above. But yeah.
Yeah,
formerly known
as Halo
it's
Horn.
our good friend Andy Van Gilder, and he's Wait till you guys see the space.
Andy, the man who's produced countless
space.
fucking amazing albums for people around northern Michigan here, as well as, even like Mark said earlier, Beach Boys. He had the Beach Boys. He helped produce some of their stuff. You know, I mean, that's pretty cool. The Accidentals.
He's got a whole wall full of albums. That he's produced.
The guys. And so I'm really looking forward to it, man. And the show will go on.
I'm excited for some of the bands that we have come through because they're going to get a chance to come to a studio that actually does recording, and maybe they're going to, get some of that.
Yeah,
maybe they're going to get in there and take advantage of the fact that,
of it.
We're going to have a steady stream of artists coming through, hopefully, and we want to get more into these VR concerts.
Yeah, virtual reality concerts. We'll have that happening.
And we're going to be working with you bands.
But we'll be taking 2 weeks off. We'll be taking the next 2 weeks off. We won't be here. So we hope that you guys have enjoyed our time here at New Leonard. But moving onward, with the show, will have a completely new attitude, new look, new feel. Everything about it is going to be a little bit different. So. Looking forward to that. We hope that you guys enjoy what we've got planned for you in 2021, because we're not going to stop. We're not just going to, we're not done finding bands in northern Michigan, I don't think. I think there's still a lot of them out there that we haven't found that that have some amazing music that need to be.
There's new ones every day.
Yeah, need to be exposed a little bit more. A little bit of help here and there is all it takes, to keep them going too. Them knowing that they've got people out there that are actually listening to their stuff, checking out their music, watching their music videos, buying their merchandise, that keeps the band going. That keeps them alive. If you like their music, then, follow them as well. But, it's been fun here. Mark, if you were here, I'd say see you later. But we'll
be seeing Mark. He's right down the road, guys.
Yeah,
it's not like we're moving away. We're in the same town here. We're
right.
just doing what's going to work better for everybody. It really is. We need the space. It's just too cramped here. Mark knows it. Everybody's on top of each other, and so we're doing this, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be great.
It's going to be
what
great.
We got planned, man.
So we will talk to you guys next week then. How can I close the show out tonight? What should we close the show out?
Are we going to talk to him next week, or are we taking a couple weeks off?
No, we're taking a couple weeks off. Yeah, we will
but
see you in a couple weeks.
I think we might be putting out some content.
On the 17th is when we're scheduled to come back, and we are going to be featuring the Michigan. This is really cool. We have our friends at the World Michigan. What is that? The World Metal Scene Michigan chapter Facebook group. They usually have like a concert every single year, but because the coronavirus has killed that, they can't have their concert. So we have decided that we're going to step in. We're going to try to create this virtual concert. We're going to make this all actually happen, and it may not be to the extent of my full idea that I want to do with a virtual concert, but it is going to be, something to the extent of,
it's gonna be cool.
Finding a way to, we're gonna make this happen. We're still gonna make it a cool thing for Christina and her family and all that stuff. So
we ain't gonna forget the butter. You guys,
I don't even know what the fuck is going on with this butter.
I missed the whole conversation.
The butter's conversation, yeah.
So now it's just butter this, butter that.
I
butter face.
Fucking know, man. Butter. I don't know.
Well, thanks for the good luck, guys. I know we're gonna do great. It's gonna be just even better for you, the viewers, and what we got coming up. Get ready to just undo your belt a little bit, because you're gonna be laughing. You're going to be laying back.
And you're also going to be seeing probably a lot more of this band here that we're going to close the show out with. So just taking a guess. I don't know. You maybe
We got some hip-hop stuff coming up in 2021.
And hip-hop stuff, yeah.
Big stuff coming in 2021, actually. It's going to be a good year. It's popping. And we've got the space. And, dude, wait till you see what we got planned.
We have some cool shit coming, man. All right. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you for Chris Business. Thanks
Chris
for everybody
Business, Gil McGiller.
That's
right. Bill Hamill from Detroit Perfect. Thank you to Irving Lambert.
Man, thank you, brother.
We got some nice drops. We got a drop off of him that we're going to use all the
time.
We
got like an epic drop from Irving.
I love that one.
It's like a good 2-minute drop there, buddy.
But
cool.
Here we go. Let's close the show, actually, the way that we usually close the show.
All right, guys. Love you guys.
Love you later. Bye.
Well, little story happened to me a while back now. Had to take a number 2 stool out there. Driving down the freeway I was. Well, there wasn't no rest stop. Yeah, I started to sweat. I was thinking, I gotta take me a dump. something fierce. Well, I pulled over side of the road, ran out in the woods as far as I could get out there, pulled my pants down my ankles, grabbed me a big old tree there, and well, I leaned my butt out, far as I could, let a big old dump out there. Well, I reckon I stayed there till I was satisfied it was done. Pulled up my pants. I turned around and couldn't have been more than 20 yards. There was about an 80-year-old woman standing there looking at me. And I thought, oh my God, what did she just see with her eyes? Well, pulled out the sling blade and was attached to my belt. Had it there from earlier working on some Christmas trees. Well, I run up to her. She said, hey, mister, I seen what you done there with your bottom side. And I reckon I'm gonna tell everyone I know. So I took a sling blade. She said, what you gonna do with that? I said, I aim to kill you with it. And then I took it and swung at her. Hit her in the neck, plumb near, took her head clean off. Well, run back to the truck there. Threw up a couple times on the way out. Some biscuits, mustard I had earlier in the night. Well, that was about it. After that, the cold police come for me. Seeing they took a DOA test of that number 2. Number 2 I left on the crime scene. They come to my house. They come to my house. They said, hey, Carl, is that you in there, Sling Blade? I said, yeah. Hey, shut the hell up. They said, we got a DOA on you, Carl. I said, Lord have mercy. They found me. They put me up here at the mental hospital with Sideshow Nate and Brandon Master over here. I've been here singing songs like this ever since, telling the stories. Well, that's about it. Reckon I ain't got no reason to kill nobody no more. So y'all have a nice night. And remember, if you wait till the last minute to do everything, it'll take you about a minute to get everything done. Good night, folks.